All right, what's up, y'all? What's going on? We back. We back in the building. Back with another WMMA mashup. What's going on, y'all? We back with round
Up
18.
round 18. Let's get
We
it.
got Mr. No Filter MMA in the building.
Yes, sir. I'm here.
And we got a lot of people in the chat already. We got Zaman and Marcus, Tay
Yes,
Tay,
sir.
G Frame, Two Beasts. Two Beasts, what's up? All
What's
y'all.
up, to beast? Hey, y'all better strap in. We got a whole lot to talk about tonight.
Uh, yeah, we gonna be talking our mess. Somebody gonna be
Yes,
talking their
sir.
mess now.
Hey, but I sound clear, right?
Oh, what? Look, like I always say, whatever you doing, don't stop doing it.
Yes, sir.
Whatever you doing, he's coming through clear tonight. So, hey, let's keep it going, man. What's up, man? What's going on, man? I mean, this weekend, the past weekend before that, man. I mean, I knew that last show we did, we were gonna have some stuff to talk about, man.
Yes, sir. We knew it. We said it at the end of the show. We said, "Uh-oh, next time we come on, it's gonna be wild."
Overload,
Yeah, yes, sir.
overload, man.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, because we
We
didn't
didn't
do a
the,
show last week.
we didn't get to talk about we didn't get to talk about Manone and Jack. Yeah. Oh yeah,
We
man. We got a lot to
sure
talk.
didn't. We
Yeah,
sure
we got a lot to
didn't.
talk about.
And look at this. I'm ready. I'm ready. Cause we got to go all the way back, man. We got to recap from the last weekend to this one, man.
Okay. Yeah.
It's first off, we got to say, look, man, the ladies they killed it last weekend.
Uh,
The
yes,
yeah,
man.
the previous weekend. Look, we
Mhm.
had all three finishes.
Yep. We
All
did.
three finishes. Melissa, that girl Stephanie, Manon.
That's,
They was
yep.
just finishing everybody, man. So I don't know what people talking about. If you did get up to go to the bathroom during these fights, hey, that's your own fault.
That's your own fault because you can't say women's MMA ain't been delivering, especially in 2025, man. Like, I mean, that narrative is kind of gone right now. Like, it should be
Mhm.
gone. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
And
women's
that's why
MMA, whatever. You ain't watching. That's on you.
and look, that's why some of y'all upset about the eye poke. You know, some of y'all over here mad about the eye poke. I was like,
Yeah,
hey, look,
that was crazy. No,
whatever, man. Look,
that was a legit eye poke though. He was like knuckle deep in his eye.
yeah. And people forget too, man. Like these dudes are heavyweights. Them some big fingers, man.
That's a lot
Them
of
dudes got
force behind them fingers.
yeah. I ain't nowhere near heavyweight, and I already could just see like them dudes, like it's the size of Gon's two fingers is like five of my thumbs. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah,
like, come on
yeah,
now.
yeah,
I,
for
I,
real.
I don't know. So
That's
with
crazy,
that,
man. It's a huge uproar about that. I'm like, man, y'all crazy, man. That dude got poked in
yeah.
both eyes. Like, come
hmm
on.
He might have been like losing the round or whatever people say, but hey, y'all ain't ever been poked in the eye like that before. I mean, when your vision is compromised, like that's the fight right there.
That's the
You
fight.
know?
Yeah, that's your whole fight is based off of what you see. So yeah, man. But you know how the fans are. The conspiracy theories start flying. I mean, you know how it is, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, why you think a person can't fight if they can't see? You know what I mean? Like you
yeah.
just can't let anybody fight, man. So
Right,
I
right.
don't get that, man. But before we talk about Manon and Jasmine, the other fights, did you watch them, man? Like the bantamweight fight with Melissa Croden, or did you watch it
Yeah,
again? Yeah.
absolutely.
What'd you think of Melissa Croden's performance over Liz Boa?
And first of all, she's taking a quick turnaround. Like she's already got another fight booked with Luana Santos.
Yeah, so
Uh, that's crazy. Shout out to Melissa Croden. She coming in. She like, yo, I'm here to fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's crazy because if I'm not mistaken, didn't Melissa Croden fight at featherweight?
no, she was a bantamweight.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because she fought Jacqueline Cavalcanti for the belt.
Okay, 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 okay. Yeah, I thought she did. I thought she did pretty good, man. I just think it's gonna be a big size difference between her and Luana Santos because Luana Santos is not she's not even like, I mean, she's kind of a big flyweight, but she ain't no bantamweight. Like, to me, she don't look like a bantamweight. And I really don't like the idea of Luana Santos bouncing back and forth between weight classes like that. Like, I think she needs to stick to 25 and make that, where she's at. She lost one fight at 25 and now she want to start switching weight classes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that. But I don't know, man. You know, the striking exchanges can be interesting because if you look at the way Casey O'Neill fought Luana Santos, like Casey O'Neill stayed on her, like you know, it was constant. It was constant pressure and constant activity from Casey O'Neill versus Melissa Croden don't strike like that. Like she doesn't strike like Casey O'Neill. You know what I'm saying? So that say Casey O'Neill really didn't give Luana Santos a whole lot of opportunity to do what she wanted to do as far as like on the feet. Like she was like Casey outclassed her on the feet. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like Melissa Croden got off to a rough start in that fight with Lisboa. You know what I'm saying? Like Melissa Croden was getting touched up in that fight. So I'm thinking, if Luana Santos, she's got some powerful punches. You know what I'm saying? If you let her start hitting you, and I think that you got to be careful with Luana Santos early on, man, because it wasn't until Melissa Croden was getting beat up till she started landing on Lisboa. Not landing, but she started putting it together on Lisboa and really hurting Lisboa. You know, it took it. She spent a little bit of those rounds getting beat up. I mean, we'll see. Like it's interesting. Like Luana gonna have to start early.
Yeah, I think the thing with Melissa, like I really think like the beginning of that first half of the fight, like the first round, I think she might have just been a little bit nervous. I think she just might have
Yeah,
had them UFC jitters, but like when she kind of shook that off, she started settling into a game plan. You saw her using a little bit of everything. Like she was
yeah,
using her size, um, her striking started, looking sharp. I think she was on point with it, and that's the thing. Like, Melissa Croden, she came from that karate background too, so I think,
yeah,
her striking is going to be pretty sharp even against Santos, and the girl can hit, not only like can she hit, but she's got the killer instinct in her. Like this girl's got all finishes, she's got all
yeah,
finishes
yeah,
outside of the UFC. And now she comes in here stopping a tough girl, and
yeah,
to me, I think that, with what we've seen from her already, like she's already kind of showing like some well-rounded base, because if you look at the last couple of girls that they just just signed, well, they all got signed around the same time. The girls just debuted like Via Mosquito
yeah,
and
mosquito, yeah.
the other girl, Michelle Montague. I still think that they're more like specialists, you know,
Okay.
and to me, I think their opponents weren't as difficult to me. And I kind of saw the fight playing out like this. I was like, I think Lisboa might give Croden a tough fight. I was like, I think she might get a tough fight, and she did, man. But to see how she came out and just stopped her opponent and just started turning up the
Mhm,
crowd, and
mhm,
when she had blood running down her nose, it just kind of turned into like an exciting fight. And man, like I like what she's doing now. She's active too. She wants to fight again. So
mhm.
what I see, I just see like a strong, hungry fighter in Melissa Croden.
I do
Like,
too. Yeah, I do too,
yeah,
man. Like when she started, like when she started breaking Lisboa in that fight, I was like, oh, okay, I
hmm
see, I see what she's doing. You know what I'm saying? And then she fought. She was fighting big and assertive. You know what I'm saying? Like she was fighting confident even through some adversity because Tanara Lisboa was bringing it to Melissa Croden. You know what I'm saying? She was,
she
and
was. Then she
yeah,
realized like that wasn't like Croden realized like, wait, this girl's smaller than me, and she's trying to like dog me.
yeah, yeah. And then she just, she took off on her. And I
Yeah.
was I was I was very surprised with that for real.
I was actually thinking too, like, if she could get a ranked opponent, but I think this is wise to take on Luana Santos next. Get another fight in before the year's out. Don't even like shoot for a ranked fight yet because you might jump in there too soon and bite off more than you can chew, right?
Right.
I think
Yeah.
Luana Santos is like another good test for her because, like you said, to that brawling style, and
Yes.
she might, she got some power behind her shots. So we'll see like how Croden makes adjustments in this type of fight too. But Croden is a big fly. Excuse me, big
She
bantamweight, man.
is. Yeah, she's big. She got some size to her.
She's got a lot, like she's a lot of woman up in there. But for some of
Yeah,
these
she
girls, that's
is.
what I,
But that's
yeah,
good though. You know what I'm saying? I think that's
yeah,
a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Because then you have fight to me, you know what I'm saying? You have fighters that look to be more um what's the word I'm looking for? Um physically matched to fight like Kayla Harrison and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
these bigger statue girls are gonna, so if Kayla Harrison keeps the belt or loses the belt, you know what I'm saying? Like wherever she's fighting amongst the division, she's bound to run into a girl that's big. Like
Mm-hmm.
Melissa Croden. You know what I'm saying? Like even like Bia Mosquito looked big to me too.
Yeah,
You know
she
what I'm
put on
saying?
muscle from last time I saw her.
Yeah,
Yeah, B is
yeah,
big. Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
Be a mosquito look big too. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the other fighters in the division that are big as well. But it's good to see some big fighters at some big imposing girls at bantamweight that's fighting like big girls. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
because that's our biggest biggest knack on the bantamweight division is you got a division with so many big girls and they're not fighting like big girls. But here now you got these girls coming in like Bia and Melissa Croden, and they fighting like big girls.
Yeah, I think she could be a problem, as long as she just keeps like I think tightening up and she doesn't take as many shots like she's doing, because when you start getting into them sharpshooters like Irene Aldana
Right,
and like Carol Rosa, boy, them girls they laser in on them open chins,
right.
they're gonna drop you, So yeah, I think man, like it almost looks like they could transition 135 to 145 sometimes. The way I'm just kind of looking at the roster right now,
Yep, a
because
lot of those
you
girls.
a lot of these girls like if you was to actually maybe like do a balance here, like see how many girls are just like naturally big, man, and like
Yeah,
count all the ones that seem to struggle to make 135. Like,
yep.
I mean, I know Yana has been professional; she's been making weight, but
It
I think
still got to
she
get
could
harder.
probably hold her own at 145.
Yeah, like you can tell, like Yana has it down to a science though. Like she knows how far out she
Yeah.
needs to start. She said for 2 months she's been eating clean. She said it, when because she was upset that which got missed weight. But she was like, 2 months ago I started eating clean. So Yana starts months in advance. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Yana be starting when as soon as she knows she got to fight, she start. You know what I'm saying? Getting her weight down and stuff.
Hmm.
So she does it the right way. But some of these girls ain't disciplined like that. You know what I'm saying? Like these girls who made that choice to fight at 135 instead of fighting at 145, they don't have that kind of discipline. They want what 35 can give them. You know what I'm saying? They want the easier path to a title at 35. They think it's an easy path to the title. You know what I'm saying? But they don't have that discipline to stay at 135. You know what I'm saying? To come to consistently make 35. You got all these people missing weight at 35. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
their own fault. They knew they struggled to get down to 135. They should have, when the featherweight division was there, they should have been filling it up. They should
They
have
should have
been
been saying something.
a lot of those girls, should have been jumping up to 145 and asking for fights at 45.
Yeah,
You
I
know what I'm
wouldn't
saying?
like my thing is my take was like when they had it there, a lot of them should have just been like, hey, I can't make 140, I can't make 135. I'm going
Right.
145. And
Mhm.
it should have been like a domino effect. All them girls should have just been backing each other up, saying, you know what, I'm with her. I'm better at 145, but that wasn't how it worked out. They all just kept going down to 135 and just killing
Yep.
themselves
Yep.
or giving up their purse or going for a catch weight instead of just speaking up. So I
Yep.
don't know. Well, some of them will suffer, but if you can get it down to a lifestyle, like even Valentina does for 125, I mean,
Yeah.
it should be no issue. It should be an issue.
But that decision has costed. Imagine how much fight purses total they've had to give up for missing weight. It cost them
Man.
girls a lot of money to fight at one. It's costing a lot of them more than they making to stay at 135. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, you know what I'm saying? Because they got to give up their purse when they miss that weight. That bad decision right there is racking up some coins.
Mm-hmm. Dana White, UFC, they don't care. They like, oops, well, we saving
Right,
like
right,
50,000.
yep,
you know.
exactly, yep.
But yeah, that was a good fight. That was a good finish. this strawweight chick, Luciano, Stephanie Luciano. I mean, she came in and got her
Yeah,
little finish. I was
yeah,
kind of
she got her a
surprised how
good.
she did it.
Yeah, she got her a good finish though. Dude, she looks good. She looks good. She
Yeah.
looks. That was her debut, right?
No, she's did she remember she fought Sam Hughes and lost?
Sam Hughes. That's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
she fought
Mhm.
Sam Hughes. That's right. But yeah, she looked good, dude. She looked good. A couple of people that fought didn't look good. We'll get to that, but she actually came out and looked good and got the finish. I mean, that's the aesthetics you want. You know, she lost to Sam. She lost to Sam Hughes, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I about
Mhm.
to say yeah. She lost to Sam Hughes and then come back with a finish. Like that's the kind of optics you want. You know.
Yeah, I like just, she was overall light on her feet and striking the majority of the fight, but when she came in and showed a ground game too, I was really impressed with that. She just had that like overall control of the fight where she was just like, all right, I can do this, I can do that, and just kind of reminded me of Rose a little bit. Like I know she still needs to be tested, but she was just kind of bringing like, that little nimbleness on her feet and, that mixing up with the leg kicks and the punches and then like taking the girl down, just
Yeah.
kind of breaking the girl's will.
Yep.
Oliveira didn't even try to shoot really in the fight. She was just kind of
No.
stuck in one gear.
Yeah, I don't know about her, dude. Like I don't know. I don't know what's next for her, but um she made a lot of rookie mistakes in that fight. You know what I'm saying? She kind of did, but I give it to Stephanie Luciano, man, because she had a plan when she walked in there. Like she had a
Yeah.
plan, she had a game plan.
Who you want to see her matched up with? I've been trying to look at this girl and like see she could fight next,
Stephanie
man. Like,
Luciano.
cause let me see how many fights she's had so far. Let me see if she's ready to jump in with somebody with some
I got a perfect matchup for her.
experience. Okay, she's lost just the one fight. She won that Alan Carr fight, and so she's 2-1 in the UFC.
Okay. I would put her against Jacqueline Amram.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
I put her against Jacqueline Amram because Jacqueline Amram ain't showing that she ain't showing that level up. She's not showing that level up. So I mean I'm gonna have to say Jacqueline Amram.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
So when you bringing her up, you want to go into that fight? It's right here.
I
I
do
mean,
Mizuki, man. Mizuki. Mizuki, man, Mizuki been gone for a while. You know what
two
I'm saying?
years.
2 years. Yeah, Mizuki been. I've been wondering where Mizuki been at. You know what I'm saying? But shoot, Mizuki came in. She wanted. I could tell by the way Mizuki missed a lot of punches at the beginning of this fight. You know what I'm saying? Like she was hitting air a lot. She had to find her range. But once Mizuki found her range, you could tell by how she was swinging. I'm like, yo, Mizuki gonna try to hurt her. Like she about to go in. And Mizuki just stayed on it, like just the whole time, stalked Jacqueline Amram down. I kept saying Jacqueline Amram gonna slow down. Jacqueline Amram gonna slow down. And she was doing a lot of bouncing around and trying to fight like Natalia Silva or whatever she was in there doing. And
She
it was
gassed.
then her punches. I seen them punches start getting like lazy. I was like, uh-oh. And bro, her striking is not good. Like it's not good.
She was like second round. She was drunk, man. You see how she looked in the second round? She looked
Yeah,
like she was drunk, man. Like
yeah,
remember that first round when Mizuki uh transition got the top position,
yeah.
she kind of reversed that position and got top control. She dropped some heavy shots on
She
Amram's chin.
did. Yes, yes. Is it?
Ring,
Do you
whatever. Yeah.
think Emma? Do you think she needs to go up to flyweight?
Um no, I don't think she needs to go up to flyweight. I think she need to just step up. I think she just need to level up. I don't really think it's like a weight issue with her yet. I think this is just a setback with her skill set.
But that
Like I
gas,
wanted, I
that's the
wanted to
person.
pick her in this fight, but I had to go with Mizuki, even though Mizuki been out for like 2 years. I was like, I'm gonna pick her. No, people might think I'm hating on Jacqueline, but I was just like, man, I think Jacqueline still needs some work. Like she might go in there and get the finish, but she just showed me like she's still a little green in some areas. Like that really ain't her style to bounce around the way she was moving. Like I
That's
don't
what
think
I
she's built
said.
like that. She
Yeah,
needs to like focus on coming forward more as a as a grappler, she needs to be setting the pace with forward striking, not back foot striking, because it took away from her intensity. It took away from her, that intimidation factor with her.
Mhm.
Mizuki was stuffing her. Mizuki was
Yeah,
sprawling and
was.
denying all her takedowns. She was like rejecting all of that mess. She was like, yeah. And then when they did get to the ground, she wasn't prepared. Like Mizuki
Mhm.
showed her up on the ground. So I
Bro,
I
Mizuki
didn't
was
like
in there.
that.
She showed a great, well-rounded skill set, dude, to
But
me.
what you know what the body shot, man, the body
Yeah.
shot, that
Yes.
body, man. She caught her a couple of times. She dropped her one time too. She tried to act
Yeah.
like she was just dropping on her back, but she ate some punches in that clinch, man, and she went on her back, man. She was hurt. She was hurt
Yeah, she
again.
was. She was tired too. Like that was every time she hit her in the stomach, like hit her in the body, it was like sucking more life out of Amram. But at least I have to say, Jacqueline Amram didn't stop trying to fight though. Like she kept trying to throw punches through. She tried to fight through the exhaustion. You know what I'm saying? And but it just like she just gonna have to sharpen up the punches, man. Because like she's got the will to throw them. You know what I'm saying? But man, they was I don't know what them jabs. I mean, she was throwing a jab, but it just didn't look. I don't know, man. She was like punch drunk out there. You know what I'm saying? That's what it looked like. But I mean, maybe she was that tired, dude, where she just couldn't, land anything. But her accuracy is not good on the feet. Like, she wanting to, she's primarily known as a grappler, and she's trying to stand and trade with these girls. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna have to get your aim and your accuracy better. Like, you gonna actually have to hit somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, like because fighting like that, like Mizuki wasn't doing nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't moving crazy or nothing like that, and you could barely even hit her. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I
Like,
think I
I thought
think
that was
Mizuki
weird.
was. I think it was just Mizuki's footwork was giving her problems. Yeah, I think it was
Yeah,
just her range, man. Like her range and that power was effective, man. Like when she started dipping her, hitting her in the body, I think that's where she was just kind of like, man, I gotta shoot, I gotta shoot. Like she started getting a little worried about the power coming at her. But Mizuki, man, like with the way she was doing this, like on the ground against somebody that was considered a threat. If Mizuki can be consistent, man, she could be a problem, man.
but is how long? Somebody said Mizuki is over 10-year veteran. She been in the UFC that long?
Not in the UFC, but like her overall MMA career is like 15 years.
Okay,
15, 16. Yeah, we got 15 years.
I'm
And
about to say
and look,
she ain't been
I
in the
just pulled up
UFC
her
that long.
resume. Look, I pulled up her resume. She could be a problem because look, her only losses, she lost a close fight in Invicta to Karolina Kowalkiewicz. She lost a fight to Alexa Grasso. Close fight to Verna in Invicta. And her only losses in the UFC to Amanda Lemos.
Okay,
So really, it's just been like inactivity kind of slowing her down, but she's got some notable wins too, like early in her career against, some of the old girls like Beck Rollins and all of them and some of
yeah,
these Japanese fighters. But, even Amanda Lemos couldn't knock her out. Like, so
yeah, that's
when you look
true.
at the resume, like, of course, there's a lot of layoffs there, but if she's able to get back in the mix of things, she could be a problem.
Yeah, but it's so crazy that you just I know I have, you know what I'm saying, like forgot about fighters like Mizuki that was in the UFC. Like, I always kept wondering, like, is Mizuki still in the UFC? You know what I'm saying? But I never
Like
you
Cheesecake
know,
Morris or something, right?
say it again.
Like Sarah Cheesecake,
Yeah.
Ashling Daly.
Yeah. Freaking Viviane Pereira and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I forgot about Mizuki. I can't even really lie. Like, when I saw it, I was like, oh, Mizuki. I was like, dang, Mizuki's still in the UFC. Um, then they said she was on a 2-year left. I'm like, okay, that explains the absence that I felt for Mizuki. Because I'm like, man, where Mizuki been
Hmm.
at? But man, she came out and was like, I'm back, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
she was like, she had violence on her mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, she really had violence on her mind. And I like that was a good optics for her. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? She put it on Jacqueline. When she noticed Jacqueline Amram was tired, you know how some fighters like take a back seat? Nope.
Yeah.
She pressed on the gas.
She pressed on her. She did. She did. She put it on her. Like she was coming after her. I just think the survival skills was on Jacqueline. She was moving. She was out of the way. But yeah, I think if that headbutt didn't happen too, I think she
Yeah,
probably
you
could have
have.
got her out of there. Yeah, Zaman said she been fighting since she was like 16. He said she's only 31. So yeah, really she's in her prime, man. Like with the way she won this fight, what you think? Unranked fighter next still, or
Yeah, I was
just to be safe?
well uh
Her and Loma? What you think? Her and Loma, man?
I was about to say Loma look boomy would be a good fight for her.
Demopolis?
Vanessa Demopoulos, somebody like that.
Uh-oh. You know what turned out to be a scrap though?
What's that?
You know there's gonna be some blood if Mizuki and Sam Hughes fight. Oh, Zaman just said it right after I put it. He just put in
Sam
a comment after I said,
Hughes.
yeah.
See, I don't know, but see, I don't know, man, because Sam Hughes, man, like Sam Hughes are going in trade with Mizuki. Like, you know what I'm
Mizuki
saying?
got a
Like,
little.
say it
I
again.
think Sam is a little precise with hers, but
Yeah.
I think Mizuki got a little bit more pop though,
Yeah,
man.
but she ain't gonna, I don't think she gonna knock out Sam though. I don't
Yeah, I
know
don't really
about
see
that.
like a knockout in that, but I see it as a good scrap though.
Yeah, that'd be a good scrap because Sam gonna be in there. Like Sam gonna be in there. Sam Hughes is a good test in so many different ways for people. You know what I'm saying? Because Sam presents a decent stand-up game and a
Good
decent
work
clinching.
ethic.
Yeah, you know, it's good work ethic, great cardio. You know what I'm saying? And she'll take you, she'll go to the ground with you, she'll grapple with you. Like Sam Hughes is like she'll try to get you. You give Sam Hughes the opportunity to get you out of there, and Sam Hughes will get, just like she got Shauna Bannon out of there. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if you on that level, you know what I'm saying, and your striking and stuff is not together, like your defense and stuff is not together, Sam Hughes can expose that. Like a fight with Sam Hughes will expose it. You know, so my question is this new and improved Mizuki, how does she feel with somebody who's, you know what I'm saying, also a stand-up fighter, you know what I'm saying, with a completely different style, you know, and has reach, you know what I'm saying, reach and mixes it up as well as Sam Hughes does. How does Mizuki deal with somebody who won't back down from her the way Jacqueline Amram did, somebody that won't break, you know what I'm saying, somebody who won't get tired in the second round and slow down, and you know what I'm saying, and start throwing wayward punches, because that's not going to be Sam Hughes. So, you know, that's something to think about. That's just
Yeah.
that's something to think
Okay,
about.
so look, Zaman said they're like pretty similar, which I agree with. They're kind of mirror match. So they make that fight. That should be for either a ranked position. Because let's
Yeah.
who's number 15 right now? Somebody got to get up out of there. Let me see.
Oh, you
Should it
got
be for a ranked position or a ranked opponent? Let me see.
me.
Oh, you got Denise Gomes at 15. She's fighting Tisha. So maybe that would just be for like a ranked opponent. Whoever wins that fight should fight a ranked opponent. Let me put it that way. That'd be better. Yeah.
Is Carolina ranked? No, Carolina ain't ranked.
No, she been up out of there now. 2B said Palostri and Mizuki.
Oh, yeah, I said that too. I said Palastri and Mizuki.
I'll go with
Uh,
Mizuki though.
I don't know. I don't know about that, dude.
I'll go with
I
Mizuki in
don't
that
know
one.
about that. I don't know about that, dude. Like Palastri, I don't know, man. Palastri got that. She got that brawler in her, man. Like, but she's kind of tight. She kind of tightened it up in that Carolina Kovalevich fight, though. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
she kind of tightened it up a little bit.
She's entertaining. I love watching the style, man. I think Mizuki got a few more tools in her belt for her, though, man.
Okay.
I
Okay.
think she's got a few more tools. Yeah, that was an old fight. Yeah. Gary said Mizuki and Grasso went to war.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
did. I remember that fight. I remember
Yeah.
Mizuki
Axel,
back
what's
in
up?
the
Axel
Invicta.
said,
Invicta.
yeah, she's getting her grown woman strength. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that old Invicta fight. When Mizuki and Grasso was fighting. I remember that. That
Yeah.
seemed like a lifetime ago.
Oh man, you just don't know, man. That's what I said. Like I'm like you, man. Like when you hear a name like Mizuki, you be like, wait a minute, wasn't she in the tough house 13, 14 years ago? you know?
What I'm saying, dude. Like, that's
Yeah,
what
I
I
ain't
was
have
saying.
gray
Like,
hair yet.
right, Mizuki still in the. It was like Mizuki. I said Mizuki. Like, that's like saying that What's her name? It's still in the UFC.
Beck
That's there
Rawlings.
like no, like Ji Young Kim still there or something.
Uyanan.
Yeah, Wu Yanan. Yeah, where they at?
No, what's her name? Dang, Nadia Kasim.
Nadia Kassem. Yeah, it used to be an Asian girl. What was it? Was an Asian girl that was another Asian girl that fought in the UFC. She lost. She fought at UFC Greenville.
Oh, was she bantamweight or was it strawweight?
No, she
Was it
was a
Sohee
strong.
Ham? Hold on, I might have to pull up
No, it
now. You
wasn't
got me
so. It wasn't
curious.
so Eham. She was
Okay,
on. No, that was somebody look up the UFC Greenville.
who else was on that card?
Montana De La Rosa and Andrea Lee won
Okay,
because
Montana
I
De
was
La
there.
Rosa.
It's the only fight at Greenville.
They fought separate then Montana and Andrea Lee.
What you mean?
When you said Montana Andrea Lee, oh, you Andrea Lee beat Montana that night. Is that what you
Yes,
saying? Okay,
yes,
okay.
yes.
Let
The
me
in
pull the card up.
UFC Greenville.
Oh, dang, that was 2019. Wow.
Yeah,
All right,
the
hold
Asian
on.
girl fought on that card.
All right. Oh, Siri Kondo. Yeah, I
So,
remember her.
yes, Yuri Kondo. Yes,
Siri
yes,
Kondo, man.
yeah. I
Dang.
couldn't remember the name.
Oh
Yes, Yuri
man,
Kondo.
that was that was a wrap for her too, man, because she lost to Ashley Yoder, and before that, she lost to Jan Jana. Before that, she lost to remember Botello,
Yeah.
Poliana Botello. Yeah,
She had that's the UFC Greenville, I think, was the night that she lost to Ashley Yoder. Because I saw
yeah,
Ashley
it
Yoder
was.
fight that night.
Yep, that
Yeah,
was
I saw
her. That was
Ashley Yoder fight that night.
yeah. Ashley Yoder gave her walking papers.
Yes, she did. She did.
Oh wow,
that was the Yuri Kondo last fight too. She ain't fought since.
dang man.
Yeah. I'm looking at her record, man. There was a girl in the UFC named Chan Mi Jun.
Wait a minute. Oh, okay, yeah. I don't even remember that girl. Dang, she another one got beat 3 times. Look, she lost to JJ Aldridge. She got beat by JJ Aldridge and then Siri Kondo. Then they let her up out of there.
Then that was that.
Dang, man.
Not the side noted too much, but what was that girl name that Misha Tate fought? That bantamweight who
Oh,
should have been the
that's who I
flyweight.
was thinking about. That's who I was thinking about. Hold on, let me look at this. Well, let me stop, man.
What was her name?
All right, last one. I'm hold on.
When Misha Tate beat her.
She might, yeah. Oh, was it Reed Nakai?
Rin Nakai, yeah. Rin Nakai.
Oh boy,
Yes.
yeah. I remember
Bro,
that.
they was wrong for putting her in there with Misha Tate, dog.
Then
Like,
she
come on.
loses to Leslie Smith, and then she gone too.
Like, come on, man. Y'all put that girl in there with Misha Tate. And Misha was big back then too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
come on, man.
bro, man. They was trying to fraud check these girls back in the day
Fact,
early, man. They was
fact.
killing them,
Getting them out there early. Yeah, for
man.
sure.
But yeah, man. We're gonna jump back on this one, man. You know, the Beast getting her victory over
He's
Jasmine,
got it.
man.
He's
She
got
got
it.
it. Man, like I tell you, man, I got home that night earlier than I thought, and I I was like, should I do a round by round? I turned it on. It's like 5 seconds into the fight. I'm like, oh dang, good timing, you know. So I was like, nah, I'm gonna watch it now. Right when I got settled in, and then I hear DC saying, you know what, Mano a little tentative with her striking. Then all of a sudden, bing. And what'd you say earlier? You were talking about old girl looking drunk. Well, I think I said that. Yeah.
Punch.
Jasmine. Oh, punch drunk. Yeah, you said
Yeah.
punch drunk. Jasmine, boy. Whew,
Jasmine was on
she was
skates,
flashing.
man. That was crazy.
Oh
That
man,
was
that girl.
crazy to
Oh,
see her on skates like that. And you know what I'm saying? But who knew Jazzy was that chinny, man? Because Manon caught a lot of people with that punch.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like she caught a lot of people with that same punch and they didn't go down, but Jazzy went down, dog.
She went down.
Has Jasmine taken that much damage? Has she taken a whole lot of damage? And she has
All right.
taken some damage.
What? let's see now. Let's add it up because Natalia Silva unloaded on her and dropped her in
Hmm.
that fight. And then you got the Tracy Cortez fight. Tracy boxed her head off.
Yeah, she did.
And then did she take a lot of punches? And I don't even think she took a lot from Priscilla Cachoeira, really.
No, she got Priscilla out of there.
Yeah, she got her up out of there.
She got Jazzy got Priscilla out of there, and she got Andrade out of there.
Yeah, and she beat Miranda. Miranda ain't really like a heavy striker like that.
Right,
So,
right.
like, I don't know what type of punishment she taking in sparring, man. Like, are they
Dude, I
showing
don't
her
know, man.
defense?
I don't know, dude, but that was like to see Manon just throw that punch that she always throws. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like it was just crazy to see that put Jazzy down like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think it really came down when you look at the shot too. Like she been working on her technique. Like since she went out to Canada, she got with a new boxing team too, and you really see like her timing. Like I think before some of her shots were telegraphed a little bit more. Like when she throwing them combinations, you can see them coming, and like she hit Aaron with it a few times. But when you see a lot of shots coming, it's like okay, and I think Aaron's durable. Aaron's got a better chin too, and when you see that, then I just look at this angle that she hit her at. On top of that, Jasmine coming in overconfident. Jasmine's coming in overconfident, thinking that she could just
Yeah.
really come in there and muscle this girl, or maybe walk through her shots. But remember, Manon is big, man. Remember I was saying like in the video, the show the other day, like if she sits down on her punches, she could hurt a girl. And
Yes.
if she really sits down and turns them over right, she can hurt a girl if she just is not quick to get out. If she really sit on them and get the chin, she can get some girls out of there. And
Yeah.
Jasmine, she felt it, man.
That was just crazy though, man, to see her go down, man. I was like, yo, she went like Manon put her down. Like Manon put
Mm-hmm.
her down. I
Mm-hmm.
was like,
Made
you
her
know what I'm saying?
dance first.
I'm telling you. And those shots that Manon was landing, those were good shots. But Jazzy, to me, man, she just like I knew she was about to get lit up when I was seeing how Manon was like sticking her, and then Jazzy would like throw two slow, ugly punches and just miss. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I was like, she was miss, like Manon was making her miss, but Manon was making her little pop shots. Them pop shots was counting. You know what I'm saying? She
The
was,
jab was in her face, yeah.
yeah, like she would pop Jazzy, and Jasmine was just way slow to react. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to bring Casey O'Neill up just to bring her up, but I'm talking women's MMA here. That's why I always make the case. You know what I'm saying? That's why I make the case that Casey O'Neill is a better striker than Jasmine Jasudavicius. That's why I make that claim, because that wouldn't have happened to Casey O'Neill like that. And if you ask me, you know
I
what I'm
don't
saying?
know.
But what I'm saying is Casey O'Neill knows how to use her range and use her striking better than Jasmine Jasudavicius. Like Jasmine was
I think
way off.
I think if either one of them is in there with her, Manon gonna catch them good. I think Aaron, I'll say Aaron now. Like Aaron, I think Aaron is good, like as far as like changing levels and maybe taking a shot or two. But even then, man, like Aaron, you can't take punches like that all day. With Manon, improving so much. And to me, I think with Manon improving the way she is, like Casey, she can't catch no shot like that, man. Like you gotta look too, man. Like look at that right hand. Like Manon was parrying that shot. She saw Jasmine's punch coming too. That's another thing. Like Jasmine didn't expect that. Like Jasmine got her little jab knocked away.
Yeah, but Casey O'Neill's not giving up any range when it comes to fighting Manon, though. Like
You
Casey
will if
O'Neill's
that jab is in your face, though. I mean, like you won't know what to do if the person's moving on you like that. Like
I don't know if it
if
was how they were standing, but it looked like Manon had a significant reach over Jazzy.
well, Jasmine
Maybe
got
I'm
the longer reach though. Jasmine
it's
got
just
3 inch
it's the
reach
way
on her.
okay, Jasmine got the longer reach, but I guess it's the way Jasmine fights, like kind of hunched over. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes her look like her punches look like they don't go far. You know what I'm saying? It looks like she fights. The way she punches, it makes her range look short. Like it didn't even look as if she had the same kind of range as Manon. Maybe it's the way, maybe they extend their punches differently because Manon, I mean, you can look at that picture right there. Like Manon extends her reach way out. You know what I'm saying? But man, Jazzy she didn't know how to use it. That's why I said that O'Neill's a better stand-up fighter than like O'Neill and Blanchfield too. They're better stand-up fighters than Jazzy. You know what I'm saying? Like, for them to be grapplers, you know what I'm saying? Like Jazzy hadn't developed those hands really like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
those,
Jasmine. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Jasmine never like. I agree that Jasmine is not really this great striker. Like I never thought she was, but I thought her whole game plan was to set a pace that she could get in on the inside. That's the only way
right.
she's gonna do. But like, you know, yeah, I just never was like confident picking her because of her hands, like at all. Um, I think that with Aaron, her thing is like, well, Aaron's a kickbox, like she kickboxed even before like in Invictus, so her level was always a little bit better. I think the only thing we could say that probably would have gave her a chance was just really her size and being able to try to somehow get in. Like that's why I said like if Jasmine was to get anything, it was if Manon made a big mistake and she just couldn't do that. Like I
Yeah.
there was no way I could pick her, man. Look, Zaman, he's saying that a lot of people pick Jasmine. Since you picked her, like, can you defend that, man? Like, tell him why you did pick, because I don't think Zaman was on the last show. So.
Well, Zaman said he also made a comment. He said they were saying Jasmine is big, Jasmine is physical. She's a fucking former strawweight. I mean, okay, but look at how many flyweights are former strawweights. That doesn't mean that Jasmine's not big. She is big at flyweight.
Yeah,
Let's look
she's
at let's
big. Yeah.
yeah, let's name all the other girls who used to be strawweights. Casey O'Neill was a strawweight. Casey O'Neill will never fight at strawweight again. Montana De La Rosa was also a former strawweight. She'll
Macy
never.
Barber, right?
Macy Barber was a former strawweight, and you looking at some of the bigger girls in the division that used to be straw. Alexa Grasso, Joanne Calderwood, Marina Moroz, all those big girls used to be strawweights. You know what I'm saying? Like some of those girls, some of them grew into flyweight, and Jazzy grew into flyweight, but she's definitely one of the bigger flyweights for sure.
Yeah, I agree with that too, Zaman. Though, like, I didn't really think Jasmine was gonna get put out like that. Like, I thought there was gonna be a point where Manon settled in and probably get a decision, maybe 29, 28, but maybe like 30, 27, like she would take over like that. But that was a good finish for Manon. She needed that. When I just go back and look, like some of those big stationary girls are girls that she can handle, like Victoria Leonardo. Victoria Leonardo was kind of a moving, simple target. Where they think they can try to muscle because they're bigger, but when they catch one of them shots, man, you can't be running into punches like that. So,
Oh no,
yeah,
and that's with any of them.
yeah,
Zaman says that I know we're talking. Zaman says they're not big. Zaman, there is kind of two levels to me at flyweight. You know what I'm saying? I think that you have the smaller flyweights like Carly Giudice. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple of other ones that's just not quite that. That's not big like Manon. You know what I'm saying? And Catlin Chukagian and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you got and Jasudavicius, Macy Barber, like you got some bigger flyweights in the division than you did, than fighters like Carly Giudice or what's a couple of other ones. You know what I'm saying? JJ Aldrich doesn't seem to be that big of a fighter. You know what I'm saying? Former strawweight. There's a couple other girls that are to me, Natalia Silva's not really that big. You know what I'm saying? Like she's kind of like your normal average flyweight, versus you got the bigger girls in the division. Like there's definitely a size discrepancy at 125. There's a size difference between some of these girls at 25. But that's every weight class though.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
Axel
I
was
didn't mean to
talking
go
about the oh, sorry. Axel was talking about the power. I think he said BJ, you made a claim that Manon didn't hit that hard.
I don't think I made a claim that Manon doesn't hit that hard. I just said that she wasn't a knockout artist like she had been. I felt like she wasn't a knockout artist like she was hyped up to be, but she
Like she
showed hit.
wasn't committing, right? Like wasn't
Right, yeah, I
yeah.
felt like it was more like a commitment thing. Like she fought very defensively, you know what I'm saying? And Manon, to me, she didn't assert herself. So like right here, she asserted herself and she got the knockout. I still think she didn't mean to knock her out, but it just happened. You know what I'm saying? But Manon can still generate that kind of power that can hurt somebody. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it just is what it is, and she showed that. But in her some of these fights, Manon hadn't been fighting like that. You know what I'm saying? Like she turned it up. Now I did go back and watch the Jennifer Meyer fight recently, And that was a fight, man. Like if you go back and watch that fight, like those girls, like that was good flyweight, like high level flyweight action right there. You know what I'm saying? That was a back and forth fight. But to me, in that fight with Jennifer Maia, she fought more assertive. You know what I'm saying? Like she fought because Jennifer Maia was pushing her. You know what I'm saying? Like Maia was constantly coming after Manon. You know what I'm saying? So Manon had to turn it up a little bit and like pretty much earned some respect from Jennifer Maia in that fight, which I don't think she ever earned it because that's Jennifer Maia. But in some of these fights, like the Chukagian fight, man, like she let that fight be that close. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm like, you know, is either one of these girls gonna turn it up? You know what I'm saying? And Manon
Right.
definitely wasn't the one that turned it up. So
Yeah, like that's my take. Like I think she does hit hard. Like I think she's a strong striker, but that was why I said going into this fight she had to make her presence known because if you hold back against a girl like Jasmine, she gonna keep coming. You know, like
right,
Natalia had to put her down a couple of times. She still kept coming. You know,
right,
so it's like when you're dealing with a fighter like that, you can't really cheat yourself out of your own power. You know, so I think that was just kind of the thing with me too. Is just like it ain't the fact that she don't hit hard. It's the fact that you might hold back a little bit or want to step back and just give a person a little bit. But sometimes you gotta sit on it. You got to give it all to them. And then, shoot, it worked out in this. It worked out in her favor in this fight, man.
I'm
When you
so
bring
glad.
when
Go
you
ahead.
bring up Jennifer Maia though, man, like that's what this division is missing right now because
Yes,
I think
yes,
before Manon, that's what Jasmine needed to fight.
yeah,
You
absolutely.
know,
But
I
who
think that's
knows
what
what Jennifer Maia would be in the division right now? Like she might be getting ready to fight for the title again. You know what I'm saying?
who
Because
her
if
and Grasso would have been interesting.
yeah, that would have been a good fight. You know what I'm saying? So I
Mhm.
mean, who knows what Jennifer Maia would be right now? You know, she could be gearing up to fight Valentina for a second time. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? You know, we don't know that. But one thing I do like though about Manon, um, is I'm so glad that Manon didn't let because I always wanted to see Manon lead more when it comes to these striking exchanges when she's fighting these, you know what I'm saying, when she's fighting I want to see her lead and not be so responsive. You know what I'm saying? I want her to be the one that's, you know what I'm saying, like pushing the action, and she tried that against Valentina and she paid for it. Like she
Mhm.
paid for it real bad against Valentina, but I still didn't want her to stop doing that. I was like, the
Yeah.
next person, of course, is probably not, her next opponent probably won't be as hard of a striker as Valentina, but I still want to see Manon push the action. You know what I'm saying? And don't be such a responsive fighter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't always be, not responsive, reactive. That's the word I'm looking for. Be such a reactive fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, be like a proactive fighter, lead the dance a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And she did that, but I still kind of want to, I do still want to see her fight like over a few rounds. You know what I'm saying? She got this knockout, you know what I'm saying? It was quick, but she was definitely pushing. She was definitely leading. And Jasmine was trying to play counter striker, man. And I'm like, Jasmine ain't got the
He said,
speed.
yeah, yeah, she
She ain't
was.
got the speed, man. Like she ain't got it like that to be trying to play counter striker with Manon. Like Manon gonna make it look easy. And she
Yeah.
did. She
Oh,
did. And
that's
she
another
gave it,
one.
gave
Look,
it
that's
to
another one, man. Prime Chikagan. Oh yeah, Prime Chikagan definitely would have beat Jasmine.
her.
I was hollering some Prime
Absolutely.
Chikagan. People was wondering
Absolutely.
why I like Chikagan's style. I'm like, that style was a little too much for her, man.
Absolutely.
All right, to be said, Combo and BJ, did anything from that fight show she's got a better chance if she fights Valentina again? While you
No.
answer that, I'm gonna let you answer that first, BJ. I gotta go check something.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. To be my quick answer is no, no, hell no. We didn't learn anything new about Manon in this fight. We didn't. What did we learn from this? You know what I'm saying? That we learned was that Jasmine is chinny. Jasmine's chin is suspect. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I don't even think Manon meant to knock her out. It was a good punch. It was a good punch. Now it was a good punch, but was it a knockout punch? Was it really a knockout punch though? You know, like that's my question. Is it really a knockout punch? Was it really knockout? I don't know. I don't think it was, but she got it. That's all that matters. She knocked her out. And then dropped her and then ground and pounded her. So she got the finish. But I still think some of those hard-nosed girls like Aaron, you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna and Grasso, they're not gonna be as easy to do that to. You know what I'm saying? Like those girls are not gonna be easy to do that to, man. So You know, where does Jazzy go from here though? Like, who does Jazzy fight? I think she should fight O'Neal. I think that's the fight to make. That's the fight to make for sure. What y'all think? Who should she fight next? To be said, damn, appreciate the answer though. I don't know, man. No, she don't have a better chance against Val. No, I'm sorry. She need to fight somebody else. She need to fight Grasso or Silva. She had to fight Silva. Yeah, she got to fight Natalia Silva for sure.
Okay. All right. Okay, so my answer to that, I think that I saw something new in the fight, but Valentina is different, man. Valentina is just different. We got to give credit to the champion,
Yeah.
and she did have her chance, but there's got to be some new things. Like, of course, some of the things I saw in this fight, I said, "Oh, okay, she could do that to Valentina." Turn an angle on her, but Valentina's different, man. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I like the fact she's using the jab more, and like she puts that left hand on the chin, because if she set up the punches like this a little bit more, like against Valentina, she probably could have rolled Valentina. She just got to be on the front foot though against Valentina. Like, to me, you got to be in that zone, in that pocket, because Valentina is a great counter striker. You can't match her on the outside. I mean, we talked about that already. You can't play the outside game with her. Like, you got to be where Grasso was. You got to be in that middle part where you can catch Valentina. Manon is big too, so if Manon stays in that range and backs Valentina up and knows how to just step in on a shot, she could put her down. But I don't really see anything in this particular fight that could say, oh, okay, she's gonna beat Valentina. Like, to do that, she gotta fight different, man. She gotta fight bigger. She's gotta really amp up her wrestling game. To me, like, counter striking game, I think she can beat a lot of the other girls all day. I think she'll beat Erin again, in my opinion.
You
I
think
think she,
so?
yeah, I think she'll beat Grasso. I think she'll beat Grasso and Erin. Like, the only two I think Manon would have trouble with right now was a rematch of Valentina and Natalia.
Mm. Mm. Natalia. Mm. That'll be a good striking match, though. I can't lie and say it won't. See Natalia Silva and Manon go out there and try to figure each other out, dude. Like,
Mm-hmm.
that's for real. That's
Yeah,
for real.
I want to see who turns into the grappler first in that fight. Like, who's going to turn into the
But
grappler
what if
first,
we
man?
could see? But what if we saw like Manon, like this, like Manon be the first person to really hit Jasmine? I mean, to really hit Natalia though. 'Cause
I
Natalia
think she
ain't really
could.
been hit like that though.
I think she could. I think she could, man, because her head's not really hard to find. Like, Grasso found it with the jab. Grasso was finding it.
Yeah.
She was finding it with the jab. She just couldn't follow up. So I think that, Manon could hit her with something. I think she could catch her.
I don't know, man. Manon might get out there and act like she's slow, man. Because sometimes Manon be punching slow. And I don't get it when she does that, man. I don't understand why she does that. I'm just like Manon. Like sometimes she be punching slow, man. Like in that Chukagian fight, she was fighting slow. Like
Yeah.
Chukagian was. I thought Chukagian outworked her, man. Like I really do. But I mean, I guess you could say it was close. But Chukagian was doing some work in that fight. I feel like that's a fight they wanted her to lose. But yeah,
I don't know. Like, I wouldn't say like she's the fastest like that, but I mean, I thought they matched pretty much the same in hand speed, her and Chikagan.
I don't know, man. You
Oh,
think?
oh, Robert Henry, what's up? Robert Henry in the building. Been,
Oh,
been
what's
a
up,
minute,
Robert
man.
Henry? What's up, man?
Hey. Yeah, that okay. I was reading a comment. Oh, Axel
The
said dirty
poet in the
boxing.
building. The poet.
The poet, yeah. Yeah, dirty boxing, Axel. Like, that's what you really need to do. Like, I think to get in there on Valentina. But this is a good confidence builder. Like I said, like, if she's able to turn some angles in a fight with Valentina, who knows? So, getting with the right training camp now, and yeah, TriStar Gym, Axel. I think that's a good thing, though. That could.
I think the thing about TriStar, though, you know what I'm saying? Because Kevin Lee went to TriStar and they thought that him going to TriStar was going to fix all of his problems, you know what I'm saying? But Kevin Lee just to me is a fighter that had a lot of holes in his game to begin with. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
It's
But you
not for
got
everybody.
right, it's not for everybody. But if you somebody like Manon, you know
Hmm.
what I'm saying, who already has a complete game, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just need to sharpen her edges. That's different. So
Hmm.
I think a trip to TriStar would work for somebody like Manon. You know what I'm saying? Versus Kevin Lee. I don't know what was going on with him. He just was, I guess he was just never really that complete like they thought he was, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. He was just a whole different story. Like, I think they didn't know what to focus on with him. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you
Yeah.
didn't know
Yeah.
where
For
to
real.
start.
For
You know,
real.
we man. Marcus said that pinch Manon used to knock Jasmine was similar to the lock Rose through to knock Wei Lee out.
Rose didn't knock out Whaley with a punch. She knocked out Whaley with a kick.
I think he meant like the little feint she was using.
Oh, okay, the feint. Okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah. So moving forward, man, Jasmine, man, like Jasmine, she's got some work to do, man. Like, I didn't want to get fooled by her win streak. That's why I wasn't like, hey, she's title shot ready. Like, she beat some opponents. She was beating the Brazilian girls. She was turning into a little Brazilian killer for a minute. She beat like four
So who's
Brazilian
she fighting
girls.
next?
Who she should fight next?
Yeah.
Um, Rose is not a bad fight. Rose ain't really a bad fight.
Okay.
Or hold on. Let me go ahead and pull up the rankings here. Um, I don't think Rose is number 6 though. No, no, Jasmine number 6. You ain't fighting up anymore. No, after you
No,
get
you ain't
knocked out
fighting
one
up.
time, you gotta
Yeah,
fight down.
you ain't fighting up.
All right. So she fought Tracy Cortez below her. Miranda, she beat. Oh, okay, number 11. What about Casey O'Neill?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll say Casey O'Neill. I would not Wayne Kong because I think Wayne Kong gonna send her into orbit.
Yeah,
You're gonna be looking in the sky the whole night. You be like, where Jasmine go? Nah.
Jazzy will turn Wayne Kong into a superstar.
You be like, what you looking up at, Jasmine? Where you looking at? Nah. Man, let me stop. I still like Jasmine, man. She cool, man. She's
I
all
do
right.
too, man. I do too. I like Jazzy. I think she could come back and bounce back and and fight. But if her next opponent is somebody like O'Neal or somebody tough like JJ Aldrich or something like that, man, or Veronica Hardy, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know,
Hmm.
man. I don't know. They might give Veronica Hardy that fight.
Yeah,
Veronica just come off of a gritty win, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, yeah.
yeah. That's one thing I want to see next year. I want to see Veronica Hardy get ranked. I want to see
Yeah.
her earn it. Um, what about dang? What was I gonna say, BJ? About to say something about Jasmine too, man. It's crazy. Um, her and Casey. Yeah, her and Casey fighting. That's a good one. But
Mm-hmm.
was it Wayne Kong I was about to say something about?
Wayne Combs.
Oh yeah, there's
Wayne
that girl Eduardo Mora. She's ranked number
Baltimore. Yep.
13.
Yep. Yep.
She ain't got to worry about getting knocked out because Eduardo Mora striking ain't that good.
Capo B boy, he be on him, but
I'm just
he be
saying
on.
it's really not, man. Her
It's
striking is
not.
not
It's
good.
not. It's not. I think they'll give her somebody that's not as much of a that don't hit so hard.
Yeah.
But that could be a mistake though.
As soon as you said that, robot stopped, man. He said Jasmine versus Crispy. Now you know what Crispy going.
Jazzy versus Crispy. That's wild.
Don't do
Uh,
that. Don't do that, robot.
Crispy might get. I mean, who does Crispy fight next though?
Wayne Kong.
Wayne Cohn. I'm that. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Wayne Cohn.
I need
Wayne
that
Cohn
fight
don't need to be
at
fighting,
some
but
point.
Wayne Cohn don't need to be fighting up right now. Like she ranked, all right, you need to defend your ranking, like everybody else has had to do. They made Casey O'Neill defend her ranking against Luana Santos. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm.
forget. Like anytime you in the rankings, you defending your ranking when you fight. You know what I'm saying? You may not be defending the belt, but you defending your ranking.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah,
mm-mm.
I'll take that then. I'll take Jasmine and Casey. What do y'all think, man? That's a good fight. Jasmine and Casey next.
But that could be deceiving putting her in there with Casey O'Neill. Casey O'Neill might put her down too. Who knows? Her striking is much more accurate than Jazzy.
Dang, Jasmine, boy. Jasmine,
Jasmine
man, what
might
you
get, she
doing?
might get, Casey might touch her up though. Like, I'm
Yeah,
just
I
being
don't see
real.
her knocking her down like that. I see her maybe going to war with her. Maybe outworking her if she does. But I don't. Oh, Jasmine versus Barbara. Oh,
No.
y'all trying to
Oh,
get
oh.
Jasmine hurt, man. Stop it.
Yeah. I'll try to get that girl knocked out. Stop
Mm.
playing.
Look, she don't need to be in there with Barbara right now. She don't need to be in there with Wayne Kong or Crispy.
So
None of those fights.
she don't need to be in there with no power punches. See,
Mm-mm.
this is why Ariane Lipsky should still be. This is why Viviane Adarujo and Ariane Lipsky should still be in the UFC because Jazzy's next fight could have been Ariane Lipsky. I mean, could have been Viviane
Oh,
Adarujo.
yeah, definitely her because Lipsky got finished by Jasmine. Remember?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. She took Lipsky took her. She took Lipsky to school.
She took her to school and
Yeah,
finished her,
she
man.
did. She did. Yeah, she did. She did. I forgot about that.
Eduardo Moore, man. Eduardo Moore. That's what I'm gonna say. Casey O'Neill, Eduardo Moore.
Yeah. Casey O'Neill still ain't announced this fight news yet. She still ain't announced it.
So
I've been
she got a
sniping.
fight. She said
She
she
done,
got.
yeah, she done signed the
Okay.
fight, dude. She
Okay.
done signed the fight. I just don't
Okay.
know who. Just
Okay.
don't know who it is. I've been watching Big Marcel page and everything, man, and they ain't said nothing yet and
Mm.
whatnot. So I'm just waiting. I'm
Okay.
waiting.
Yeah, I mean, I'm ready to see her come back too. It's been a year and some change now, so
Yeah,
we need to get this division going because hey, Veronica Hardy and them, Crispy, they're looking to
that
get
could be her
ranked.
next. That could be her. That one of them could be her next opponent, though.
Ooh, if it's Crispy, I'm going
Oh,
live for that fight.
one of them could be
Oh.
her next opponent.
Mm. Wayne Kong, Robot Chicken said her and Wayne Kong. Oh, I gotta go live for that, man.
I'm going Casey O'Neill on that all day. Casey put that jab in Wayne Kong face.
And them body shots from Wayne Kong, man.
Yeah, but
Oh,
Casey,
you know what it was? It just popped in
what's
my
that?
mind, BJ. I'm gonna say something controversial. If Jasmine don't step it up, man, I can see Dakota putting her out of there, man. Dakota could get signed right now and she would put Jasmine out. That's my
You
controversy.
about to piss
That's what I meant to say. I forgot. Yeah.
you about to piss them Jazzy fans off. Where them Jazzy fans go to though, Combo? That's the question because running wild. They had me fooled. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Like them Jasmine fans had me fooled. I ain't seen no Jasmine fans like in the last couple weeks. Ever since she got knocked out, I ain't seen a
You know how
Jasudavicius
they
fan.
do, man. Like I still rock with Jasmine. I still think she, could fight. Still think she fight. But I had to pick Manon. I was gonna go with Manon.
I know
And
you,
then when
of
Manon
course.
won, I had to throw it in people's faces too. Because they were saying
Yeah,
she
of
was gonna get
course.
submitted.
Absolutely.
It's like,
Absolutely. But Jasmine had a, but it's not, it wasn't out of the realm of possibility for Jasmine to go in there and beat Manon. No, you know what I'm saying? Like Jasmine just had to have the right game plan. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the fight ended quick and she didn't have time to really implement a game plan because, I said the same thing about Manon. We didn't see much from her. Well, we didn't see much from Jazzy either. You know what I'm
mm-hmm.
saying? So we don't know really what game plan she was. Maybe she was planning to strike her way into a clinch. You know what I'm saying? And go body to body with Manon. Which is a more favorable way path to victory for Jasmine. And if she's gonna win, that's the way to do it. You know what I'm saying? Get close. Take her down. Wear on Manon. Jazzy's got good cardio. You know what I'm saying? Like tap into that gas tank. That's a what's the word I'm looking for? Like an intangible, as far as looking at the matchup, to me that was an intangible, like drain on Manon's battery, you know what I'm saying? Like be big in there and wear on her. And Jasmine got she got some straight to her, you know what I'm saying? Like she's got a good hold. Like when she wraps you up, she's got a good hold. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you ain't just gonna get out. You know what I'm saying? Like Jasmine be in there.
Yeah.
She be having the
That,
forehead pressed into the chin. You know, I mean pressed into the neck. Like she be in there.
hmm To me, that would have been her best chance. But honestly, I know it didn't happen. I still think Manon probably would have outstrengthed her.
It would have been
I'm
interesting to
about
see.
I'm about 90-95% confident in that too. Like I think that would have been Jasmine's best plan to make anything work. And I think there's a chance it could happen, but I think Manon probably still would have like threw her off over a couple of times on the cage. I think she probably would have put the strength on her.
Yeah, yeah, probably.
That's just me. I'm just saying that was my take.
No,
Like I
no, I'm
think that
saying,
if they
yeah.
did clinch lock up, I think Manon would have won the lockups.
You think she'd have won it? Okay.
Mhm.
It would have been interesting to see, though. It would have been good to see, if Jasmine could have employed that kind of, gameplay, employed that kind of strategy that she really wanted to. You know what I'm saying? It would have been
Yeah.
nice to see if she could have brought it in, but she didn't. You know what I'm saying? And it
Yeah.
is what it is. Jazzy gonna have to pick up the pieces. You know what I'm saying? Come back. Improve that she's supposed to be there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
don't let this drain the air out of her tires. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on back with it, and let's do it again. Let's try this again. Work your way back to a fight where you're being taken serious, and you've been taken serious as a contender.
Mhm.
And it is what it is. But as far as Manon, like at this point, Manon, she's in that Chukagian position. You know what I'm saying? Like she's beating everybody else, but she lost to the champion. You know what I'm saying? So she's in that mode right now. So
Yeah,
anything,
she's in a position where girls are gonna be gunning for her. You know,
yes, like she's got a target on her back now. You know what I'm saying?
she's
Like they
got that
want the
target
spot.
because everybody's gonna say, "Oh man, if I can beat Manon, I'm next. I'm next." You know what I mean? Because
Yes,
that was
exactly.
definitely Jasmine's mentality, and I mean, rightfully so. But the next girl gonna try to come and say, "Let me try to get that." Aaron might try to get a rematch.
Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah, and
yeah, yeah. Not robot, but Robert said, "I guess we got reminded what Manon can do when she sits down on the punches." Yeah, yeah. You sit down on them, man. It's like she can generate some power. Yeah.
I liked it. Like I said, I liked it. Um, she just showed, yeah, like you said, she showed what she can do when she decides to show us some power, man. And I like to see that from Manon, man, because like she needed a showing like that. You know what I'm saying? I think she needed it for herself. I think she needed
Oh
it.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so she uh, I'm happy for her in that regard, that she can have confidence in herself, that she can finish these girls, and maybe that'll make her fight like that, make her fight better. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe it'll make her fight better from here on out. She'll be more assertive and stop fighting so tentative, you know what I'm saying, and be more aggressive and be more, let her, command the octagon, work, be the rule the cage. Don't go in there and let these girls chase you around and push you backwards. You know what I'm saying? Like Aaron Blanchfield moved the way she wanted to move in that fight because Manon let her, you know. So it is what it is.
All right. So yeah, man, that was a good fight though, man. For as long as it lasted, that was a good showing, man. And I just remember too, yeah, we, well, I was on a nice little win streak, man. Every fight I picked. The last weekend we had two fights. I got those picks, all both of them. That weekend with the Manon fight, I got all three of those. Just like Verna, I was on a nice little win streak. But you know who messed up my win streak? Verna. I even got the Mizuki fight. I was doing good, man. I was on a 1, 2, 6 fight win streak of picks. But Verna, she come out here and blow my streak and her streak, man. Mm, I'm
That's a-
disappointed. I'm disappointed, man.
I mean, comma.
I am, man. I really am, man. Like I I saw it kind of coming, BJ. Really, like after that first fight, I was like, something about Verna is just not really like not a killer in there to me. Like I don't see the roughness. You say Manon doesn't really have a killer. I see a little brutalness in Manon's attitude sometimes. Like she
Yeah,
will knee a person when they're down, like she
right.
did to Jasmine and finish you. But Verna was like in respect mode the whole fight. Like I just didn't get what was going on, like what was her game plan, man. And that's why like my pick was by split decision. I was like, Verna might get a split decision, but you know, I could see her letting Mackenzie just take over if Mackenzie lets loose in this fight. I know I'm gonna say this, like a lot of people are saying they felt like Verna did enough to win the fight.
Mm-mm.
Shout out to coach. I heard his video. I think he believes that
What?
you know, Verna won the fight. I might have to watch it again, but off my first take and just seeing who wanted it more, and I didn't even pick Dern. I thought Dern did enough, man. I really
Yeah,
did.
I think she did too, man. And this is what I'll be, what I be saying about some of these fighters, man. Some people say, Dern's aggression is her Achilles heel, but Dern's aggression wins her fights. You know what I'm saying? It also is it's her Achilles heel, and it's also her rabbit's foot. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like her determination to win, man, and her aggressiveness. You can't ever question that about Mackenzie Dern, and it won her the belt. I'm just gonna say it like that. I'm just gonna say it like that, Combo. It won her the belt. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? So and of course it wasn't against Wei Lee, and the circumstances are what the circumstances are. But Mackenzie Dern was there when Mackenzie Dern took the call. When the call came to Mackenzie Dern, she took the call. First of all, she took the call. You know what I'm saying? It's not her fault that the champion decided to go up and fight in another weight division. Zhang Wei Li could very well still be the UFC strawweight champion. You know what I'm saying? Booking a fight with Vina Jandiroba and Mackenzie Dern could be ready to, getting ready to fight Tatiana Suarez or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So when the time came and Mackenzie Dern had to do what she had to do, she went out there and she won the belt. And she won the belt because she was more aggressive than her opponent. You know what I'm saying? Like she went out there and outworked Vina Jandiroba and showed that she wanted it more than Vina Jandiroba, and Vina wasn't going to stop her from getting the belt. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. It's like you said, man. Like you basically described her as the dog. Like she is, like she's got dog. She
Right,
doesn't know how to backpedal or stop, and she's gonna win it by doing that, or she's gonna get knocked out by doing it. And I think
right,
that, like I said, when it comes down to Verna don't know how to tame. She couldn't tame her.
right,
And whose fault was that? I mean, that's got to be Verna's fault. Like Verna had the tools to to take away. Well, I won't say she had the tools to take away Mackenzie Dern's dog, because she'll keep coming. Verna don't have power like that, but I think that Verna had enough in her skill set to, just dictate the pace at times and possibly still win a decision if she didn't take as many punches as she did. I mean, there's a blueprint. Like, just like I always say when I draw, I think there's a blueprint to beat Mackenzie Dern. The girl she beat did it. I don't know why she couldn't do it. Marina did it. Jan doing it. I mean, look, Marina don't even have a ground game.
yeah.
Marina went in there and still beat Mackenzie Dern. Lost one round against her. Verna in here struggled to get her 2 rounds or 1 round or whatever you want to give her. Like Verna really struggled. That's what I'm so disappointed about in her performance, man. Like she just came in here, fought, gave Mackenzie Dern some fits at times, but she just didn't fight like a champion. You know what I mean? Like, and that's making me think like, wow, she's lucky that wasn't Wei Lee, because Wei Lee probably would have got Verna up out of there. You know, Wei Lee would have got Verna up out of there. I'm serious, because Verna was just like in too much respect mode. Like even her takedowns, like she got some good takedowns in this fight, but she didn't know what to really do with them. You can't hold in these situations. This is the championship fight. Like, why you laying on her? Like, why you not hitting this girl? Like, have you see Wei Lee just lay on anybody as of recently?
No.
No. Wei Lee's in there working. Like, so what you doing? Like, you ain't even like fishing for a submission. You just laying on her. Like every now and then she hit this girl with a hammer fist, but Dern's working off her back. Dern's in here working off her back. So
Damage.
you get up and your eyes like gone, about to bust, what are the judges supposed to think in this situation? Like, that's how I saw it. Like every round I saw where she was getting tapped on the, or cracked in the face from Dern off her back, I was already shaking my head. I was like, there go another round. There go another round. You know, I was just
Yep.
like, this girl is not like showing why she deserves to be champion. You know, like the 5-fight win streak was good, but you didn't hear me pick like, oh yeah, 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 she got this 100%. You know, I was not confident in it like that. Like I had to say split decision for Verna because I just knew maybe the judges would have robbed her or she would have robbed herself. And to me, she robbed herself, man. Like I said, I'm gonna watch the fight again, but my first take, I see Verna kind of robbed herself.
But Verna was also Mackenzie Dern was landing some good right hands in there too, dude. Like
She
when they
was.
was when they was striking in the open, man, like Mackenzie just looked sharp, man. Like she did, dude. Like her striking didn't look sloppy, it looked sharp. Like the way she was entering, like the way she was coming in, you know what I'm saying, extending out her range, throwing long punches. Like I couldn't believe she was throwing long punches like that. As many long punches as she threw, you know what I'm saying, without kind of, I mean, she did get a little reckless in that third round, I think. You know what I'm saying? But man, Mackenzie
Mm-hmm.
she like her boxing. Jason Perillo been really working on her boxing, man. It's starting to sink in because that was, I mean, we just saw this girl, you know, other than the takedowns, Mackenzie Dern striking for 5 rounds. You know what I'm saying? Like the Mackenzie Dern that came, one thing you can't say about Mackenzie Dern, she may not be the best this, she may not be but she's the most improved to me in the division. You know, if you don't get the best, you get most improved. You know what I'm saying? And I can say we have seen her skill set grow. And when it was time, you know, we've seen Mackenzie Dern mature into the game. You know what I'm saying? Like she put some respect on Mackenzie Dern name at this point. You know what I'm saying? Let's put some respect at the way she tightened up her career and she flipped it around and made a 180 when it came to her career and started making taking this stuff seriously and really getting her body in shape and getting her life to a place where she can be happy and everything can fall in the line. You know what I'm saying? And then the determination to keep filling in her gaps. You know what I'm saying? Like to take those losses to the chin, no pun intended. So take it straight to the chin and learn and become better from it. And that's what she's doing, man. Her chin wasn't up in the air like it normally is. They've been working on that, even though I don't think the danger from Vina Jandiroba was there really for her to get clipped like that. But her chin looked better. You know what I'm saying? Taking throwing those punches with her chin down more. You know what I'm saying? She to me, she earned it, man, and she went out there and fought like she wanted it. And I gotta give Mackenzie Dern respect, man. She has turned into a fighter, a real fighter.
Yeah, she showed like she definitely showed some improvements with her striking in this fight. You know, I definitely thought there have been times she was going to kind of run into Verna shots, which she did get hit a few times, but like the first round or two, like she was fighting at a very calm pace, and she was setting up those big punches and even like the body kicks. I was impressed with how she was, mixing up the body kicks in this
And
fight,
the leg kicks.
in the leg kicks. Yeah, like there was a couple of good leg kicks. I thought that Verna's leg was about to come out from up under, usually like
Yeah.
in the first or second round where she kind of caught Verna behind the knee and,
And
kind of moved
Mackenzie
Verna.
Dern, she slams those leg kicks and those
Yeah.
body kicks. She slams them.
Yeah, she's got power. That's what it's like. She has power. Like she has natural power and strength too. So, to see Dern kind of control it in this fight and use it the way she has been, with the way she was in this fight, I think that's the first step. That's definitely a first step to her, possibly, defending her belt. And that's the question I got for you, man. Like, how far you see Mackenzie Dern going with this thing? Like, you see her
I think she'll
getting
beat Suarez.
okay.
She'll beat Suarez. Yeah, I think she'll take Suarez out. Like she'll outwork Suarez on the feet. Like she'll touch up. She's gonna touch up Suarez on the feet because the problem with Suarez is everybody is so worried about being taken down. Mackenzie Dern don't care about being taken down. We've seen this in this most previous fight. She does not take her down all you want to. She gonna work from there too. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just look at all the damage she put on Vina Jandiroba from being taken down. You know what I'm saying? Swole up that eye real bad after being taken down. She don't care about being taken down. And I think that she will be more she'd be fishing more for submissions in a fight with Tatiana Suarez if she does get taken down. But when it comes to the stand-up dude, Tatiana Suarez is no match for Mackenzie Dern on her feet, man. And aggression wise, she's no match for Mackenzie Dern on her feet. And she's nowhere as close as being well-rounded. Like Tatiana Suarez is not showing the improvements that we want her to see to continue to keep her on that same pedestal, what I'm saying, that we once had her on. She's not making those, she's not making those improvements like Mackenzie Dern. Mackenzie Dern made the improvements. Everybody talked about her hands when she came into the UFC, even though her first UFC fight was a 3-round fight on the feet. And she outstruck Ashley Yoder. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and then almost knocked out Amanda Bobby Cooper. You know what I'm saying? Like, people always criticize her hands, but Mackenzie Dern was winning fights with her hands. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I was saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, be easy on her hands a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because I can understand if her hands weren't winning her fights, but they were. Did she went in there with Angela Hill, man, and put them paws on Angela Hill. I'm just like, and I guess I really didn't understand the issue that she had with her hands, you know what I'm saying? But a fighter with Tatiana Suarez is not receiving as much criticism for her lack of hands as Mackenzie Dern received when she first came into the UFC. Like, they were finding any reason whatsoever to rip Mackenzie Dern apart. You know what I'm saying? When you got Tatiana Suarez with no hands at all, and she at this level, at this time in 2025, and nobody's giving her as much flack as Mackenzie Dern got when she came into the UFC. And she was winning fights on the feet. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, at this point, she whoops Tatiana Suarez, unless Tatiana Suarez has turned the corner in some way, somehow, and then from there, she gonna have. I mean, if she wants to keep that belt, she's gonna have to win some rematches. She might have to fight Yan Xiaonan again, or she may have to fight somebody like Jillian Robertson if she beats. You know what I'm saying? Who is she fighting?
Lucindo.
Yasmin Lucindo, yes. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's she gonna have to hold on to the belt. But them rematches, I think, are gonna be the thing about Dern. But she's fighting as a champion now. She's fighting as a champion now. She's the champion. She deserves the respect of a champion. She earned it. She fought for it. Ain't like they handed it to her because Weili left. No, she fought for it. So
yeah, my thing is, like, I think that I got to give her credit with the hands and everything. Like, I saw more determination as far as improvements when it comes to her striking than the Tatiana Suarez side. I think that early on, Tatiana was so dominant in all her fights, nobody really thought that she had to strike. But as time went on, the game started evolving. People started seeing things, and I think with Mackenzie taking more chances in her fights and her fights being closer, people were being a little bit more critical because of what they saw, but as time went on, man, like, I do agree that, Dern's hands and her overall stand-up game is definitely, it's looking like more of a problem for some of these other strawweights than anything like Suarez does on the feet. I'm gonna put it that way.
yeah.
Like Axel said, who would be next? Yeah, Suarez would be next because she called for that fight. But honestly, man, like, if Suarez has not improved in her striking game, man, I think that that's a fight that Dern could win, because going back to the leg kicks, like, I saw Lemos landing some good leg kicks on Suarez. Imagine if Dern does that,
Mm-hmm.
and then Dern's like, I don't have to worry about her trying to take me down, because if she does, I have, a submission game too, you know. So there's a lot of grounds covered when you fighting somebody that is considered, you know, one dimensional or, you know, like a specialist. That's why you kind of got to get out of that realm, you know.
Yep.
And that's why I say that's why these fighters got to grow. That's why, you know, why I've been so hard on Jillian Robertson, man, because, you know, if you don't step out of that realm, these girls, you know, they're gonna surpass you. And
Right.
you know, unfortunately, you know, Suarez, like, she's kind of falling in that gate. You know, she's in that, you know, she's falling in that pot now, but I can't really blame her on that. That's the injuries, you know, that was the injuries. It wasn't like she chose not to. Um, but yeah, that's just what happens to any fighter that just kind of stays stuck in one thing, or they just get stuck in there. So, you know, I give props to Dern for, you know, saying, you know what, I'm not just a jujitsu practitioner. You know, so I'm like, I can hang with some girls on the feet. But moving forward, man, you know, just looking forward at the division, I don't personally see her as like this dominant champion. You know, I mean, she got in when she could. You know, she did. Like I said, she won this fight to me. You know, she did win this fight, but she might get one title defense. I think, you know, Suarez could be that one, but girls like Lemos and Yan Xiaonan, I think they could still be a problem for her because what they have, Verna lacked. You know, Verna, I think, you know, Dern just got her number. You know,
Yeah.
Verna, you know, after looking at this fight, like Verna, she's just too timid when it comes to that type of dog fight.
Yeah.
You know, and if you ain't got the power to back it up, like if you ain't got the power to slow Mackenzie Dern or tame her in a fight, then it's like good luck. You know what I mean? Like good luck,
Yeah.
because you know everything else she was doing was just not working. You know, takedowns was fine, but you ain't beating this girl up. Like you letting her beat you off the back. So to me, that just wasn't that wasn't impressive. Like, yeah, you taking it down, but what's gonna happen from here? You know, so
Right.
Dern, I mean not Dern, but Verna moving forward from here, man. I don't know. Like I think she might have had her shot. You know, that was kind of like mm, I don't know if it was like a wheel breaker for her, but you know, knowing that she's 37 now and kind of injury prone, I don't know if she'll get back there, man. I really don't. What do you think?
Um, yeah, that's where it gets crazy. It's what gets dicey for Verna with her, you know, like you said, her being 37. I could see Verna fighting the winner of Lucinda Robertson. I could see her fighting that winner. That'd be a good fight for Robertson if she's trying to get to that belt. You know what I'm saying? Like fight the girl who just lost the title shot. You know what I'm saying? After getting, I'm ranked in the top 10. I just beat the number 7 fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm number 6 now. I'm number 7 now. You know what I'm saying? The number 1 girl can fight me, or the number 2 girl, whatever Werner is. You know what I'm saying? Like she can fight me now. You know. So yeah, you know. So we'll see, man. But Mackenzie, you know, Mackenzie, she's got a tall task in front of her. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's see if she can one up Juliana Pena. You know what I'm saying? And you know, as a dog, defend that belt. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, put that. You know, you got to use it. You got to pull it all out, and you know what I'm saying? And be a dog. You know what I'm saying? And hold on to it and don't lose it. You know what I'm saying? Get them rematches that you know what I'm saying that you lost. You know, so yeah, can you be that champion? The machine is behind Mackenzie Dern. The UFC wants Mackenzie Dern to be a long reigning champion. You know what I'm saying? Like she's a great, for so many reasons. She's a great face for the UFC. You know what I'm saying? Like she brings a lot of attention to the UFC. There's some star power there. You know what I'm saying? So the machine is turning for Mackenzie Dern more than it would be turning for Vina Jandiroba if Jandiroba won the belt. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it is what it is. So it's up to Mackenzie Dern now, you know what I'm saying, to keep it, hold on to it, and milk the cow and make the best out of it for, you know what I'm saying, her career, to stamp off her career. I can see Mackenzie Dern, if she can hold on to the belt, I can see Mackenzie Dern defending the belt 3 or 4 times and retiring. I really could see her doing that. You know,
Really?
yeah, I could see her defending the belt 3 or 4 times and then just calling it a day. And I wouldn't even be mad at Mackenzie Dern if she did that. You know what I'm saying? If she defended the belt 3 or 4, I mean, think about it. Mackenzie Dern's, you know, long BJJ career, and pretty good tenure in the UFC, by now, but by then, she's looking at almost 10 years in the UFC. Like, shit, be done. Be done. I could see it happening.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like I can't even get past the 3-4 title defenses, but
Right.
yeah, I mean, yeah, like if she, faced a lot of wear and tear in there, and if she's not feeling it anymore, like if nothing else comes up, I could see that happening. Um, yeah, I think next for her probably would be like Suarez, because that would be like the doable win for her. I think she could get one, like unlike Pena, like you were saying. Let's see if she can get past like that point. Um, she might kind of fall into that category with those other champions, that defended like one time, besides Wei Lee and Joanna,
Yeah.
Well, Wei Lee on the first go round defended one time and then she lost it. But then when Rose got it, she defended and lost it, right? So
Right. Right.
that might be another situation. Yeah, I can see it being a musical chair type of belt right now. Shoot, don't be surprised Marina Rodriguez come out of retirement and try to get
and fight who?
fight McKenzie.
Yeah, right. Dude, she lost to Jillian Robinson her last fight. Marina better sit
Yeah.
out. She'll come back, have to fight Angela Hill
Yeah.
or Sam Hughes.
He's-
You know what I'm saying? Sam might give her that work though.
yeah, that's true.
Sam might give her that work though. I mean, I'm just saying, but
Oh, hold on. 2B said, I think McKenzie might be that kind of fighter where the title makes them level their game up.
yep, exactly.
I'm hoping so for her sake. I mean, it worked for the title fight, but will it work for defending? Like, Rose was that kind of fighter where the title fight would make her level her game up.
Right.
Every time a big fight came up, whether it was Joanna or Wei Lee, she was ready for it. She was, she would come in and scoop that belt.
Yeah.
But as far as defending it, that really wasn't a thing for her. So we'll see. Yeah, Michael, he said that the UFC would love for not Vernon, but for Dern to hold the belt. Yeah, they would.
Yeah.
They would.
That's why I said the machine is behind her.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
All right, man. Well, that was it for this weekend, for this past weekend. But
okay,
I was just pulling up the schedule for this weekend, bro. I mean, we got 3
Steve
fights.
Steve Garcia is the main event. His first main event.
Shout out to Steve Garcia, man.
Steve Garcia. I tried to get him before this fight, you know what I'm saying? But he said that he was like, bro, this camp, this is my main event. He was like, this camp is intense. I'm not really doing interviews right now. He told me, he was like, but after I get this win, he was like, I got you, bro. He was like, I got you. I said, okay, bet, I'm cool with that. And he was like, hit me up after the win, you know what I'm saying? He said, I'll be checking my messages, I said, I got you. But that's really want to talk, really, if win or lose, I still want to talk to him, but really want to talk to him if he can get this win, because I didn't get to talk to him after the Calvin Kattar fight, you know what I'm saying? So I still want to talk to him about that fight. And then, you know what I'm saying, if he wins this one, I mean, that puts him in a really, really good spot at featherweight. So yeah, be looking forward to that. Oh yeah, these fights are this weekend. Kelvin Vieira and Norma Dumont, this
well,
fight,
I'll say this real quick before you say something. I'm kind of disappointed that Kelvin Vieira and Norma Dumont is on the prelims.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
that really should be on the main card, in my opinion.
I mean, you talking 2 top 5 bantamweights, and you got them on the prelims. I mean, but unless they're showing the prelims on ESPN. If they're showing the prelims on ESPN, then that's giving her more. That's actually giving Norma Dumont and Kelvin Vieira more eyes than if, because sometimes they'll do the prelims on ESPN and then the main card on ESPN Plus. You know what I'm saying? Or unless this card is being shown completely on ESPN, then I'm okay with that because there's a lot of eyes on the fight. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, but if it's like an ESPN plus card, you know what I'm saying? Then yeah, she should have been on the main card. But if it's an ESPN card where everybody from normal cable television got it, then I'm okay with wherever they are on the card.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, yeah. As long as they can get that spot,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that would work. But yeah, we got these two strawweight fights. They're minor strawweight fights. I think both of them might be some action packed fights. So I'm not really going in with picks on those. Like you said, I'm really focused on this Ketlin and Norma fight, man, because Norma, she's ready. She's been ready for a minute.
I can't believe Carnelossi is still in the UFC.
Carnelossi, man, look, she fighting Carla Esparza Jr., man.
And I can't believe Montserrat is still in the UFC.
Yeah, yeah. I thought she was gone, but she's actually training with Alexa Grasso in this camp.
Yeah, yeah, we're gonna see. But yeah, the main event is this fight, and it's going this fight is going to answer a lot of questions that we have about Ketlin Vieira. Like, come on, Ketlin, like what? Stop losing these big fights, Ketlin. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop losing these big fights, man. Like, she keeps losing these big fights. And it really makes you question Ketlin Vieira, man. Is she still, should she be gone, or does she still got, is there any kind of, title hopes for her? But Norma Dumont is on a mission. She on a mission. And if Norma Dumont wins this fight, she can't be denied a title shot. Like, at this point, like, how many more people are you going to keep putting in front of Norma Dumont?
That's it. No. Like, don't put anybody else in front of her. Don't
Right.
put Pena or Rocky. Tell them to step
No.
off. This is it right here.
Yes, and I'm
This her
a
last test.
Juliana fan. I'm a Juliana fan, man. But Juliana done had her rendezvous with the belt. She's had
Hey,
her rendezvous with it.
Juliana had a recent call out too, so she need to answer that.
Yeah, Yana called her out. Yeah, I
Mhm.
need to see what uh, do some Juliana opinion new, look up some media and see if she's done that. Has she responded to that? Because Yana out here in these streets talking reckless on social media. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
she's like, "What's up?" And I want to
yeah,
know. I don't have Twitter. So I wanted to see if like Juliana Pena like reply.
I haven't seen anything, but I hadn't been looking either.
Okay.
Like, Juliana, you got to call out. You know what I'm saying? Like, but see, I don't know. I don't see that's a tough fight for Yana though, man, because Juliana is crazy in there. Like, Juliana
Yeah,
is wild in there. So I don't know. That's a good one.
that's a good one too. That's why
Juliana,
bantamweight
Juliana will
kind of
fight
heating
these
up.
big girls. She'll fight these big girls.
Yeah, she
Juliana
will.
will.
Yeah, she'll fight him. Like, hey, as long as she get in there and fight, I mean, that's what I want to see, man.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
Yana's another one. Yana's hungry right now.
yeah. It's bantamweight is getting there, combo. It's picking
Yeah,
up.
yeah, it's
It's
getting
picking
there.
up. Yeah.
Yeah. This fight though, man, like you said, Norma, she's ready. I think she's gonna be fighting mean. Ketlin reminds me of Verna, man. She's got some skills, but again, man, like I don't see that dog, man. Like I don't see that killer in these two. Like Verna got the skills, but there's not that like mean streak in her. Ketlin, she huge. Girl be buckling some knees every now and then, but she won't like go in for the kill, man. Like I'm still like upset at her for being like starstruck when she fought Misha Tate. She could have got her up out of there, but she was up in there starstruck, man. I was like, what you
Yeah.
doing? What are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah, Caitlin. And then, like, the way she damn let Kayla Harrison bully her. I'm like, Caitlin could have
Oh
done so much
man.
more in that fight, man. She could have done so much more in that fight, but whatever.
Her
I ain't
best moment in that Kayla fight was that elbow. Remember that elbow she
Yep.
caught on Kayla?
Yep. That was it.
Yeah,
That was
man.
it.
So me, I gotta go with Norma in this one. I got to go with
I'm
Norma
going
just
with
off
Norma
of
too, dog. I'm
her
going with Norma too.
activity, aggression. She got it like that right now. So if she get this victory, man, they better not deny her this shot. You know,
Yeah,
shoot.
I agree. No, I
If Amanda,
definitely.
if Amanda don't want it yet, go ahead and lock in Kayla. I hope if Norma wins, I already know if Norma wins, she calling Kayla out. She's gonna
I
call
hope
Kayla.
so. I hope so. That's a good call out.
Yeah, I think she will. I think she will call Kayla out for sure, man.
Yeah, that'd be a good call out. Like I said, that'd be a good call out. It'd be good for the division, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of noise going on with Amanda Nunes and Kayla Harrison right now, you know what I'm saying? All that's going on. Norma could take advantage of that, you know what I'm saying, and be like, and throw her name in the hat, like, you know, Amanda, if you ain't gonna do it, I'm gonna do it.
Mm-hmm. This is an early card too, man. The prelim start at 4. So just so y'all know too, well, 4 p.m. for us on the East Coast Eastern time. So it's one of them 4 p.m. cards. So we should be done by like 9.
Yeah, man, that's a good. See, I'm off this weekend. I'm off this weekend coming. So, like this past weekend, I had to watch the fights at work. Man, you talking about mad, man? Ugh. And they came on early too. I was very upset, but
Mm-hmm.
I had to do what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? But this weekend, I'm off, and I can focus and sit down and watch these fights, man, and get some good entertainment. And plus, you know, my boy Steve is fighting, so it's gonna be a
Mm-hmm.
good night. It's gonna be a good night for sure.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Two beats. I'm telling you, that's Carla Esparza Jr.
man, you
I'm
crazy.
picking Carla against Carlos too. Watch. She
I'm
whooped Demopoulos in that last fight too. She
I'm
ready.
picking anybody against Carnelossi.
You said you
I
picking.
mean, I'm just being honest, man.
What about RD Leon, man?
Man, I can't even make a pick in that
All I
fight.
know is there's gonna be blood in that fight. I believe there's really gonna be blood, man.
But we're
That's
gonna
it.
see. We're gonna see. But yeah, come, bro. I got some food waiting on me. I'm about to get up off of here, dude.
I got some too, man. I was just
Yes,
about to
sir.
say the same thing.
Yes,
Good show,
sir.
bro. So
Good
let's let
show,
everybody know
man.
where they can follow you at, man, for you bounce.
Same thing, man. You know, No Filter MMA right here on YouTube. For show. Channel growing, loving it, loving it, loving it, loving it. Channel growing. Everybody's happy over there. Good vibes, good WMMA vibes. Y'all know how we do. You know, and shout out to episode 18 of the WMMA mashup, guys. We ain't stopping. We ain't stopping. We're still gonna be on here every other Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? So clear your schedules because the WMMA mashup is going down. I'm telling you,
Yep.
episode 9. We gotta do, man. We should do something big for the 20th week of the WMMA mashup, man. Like a
Mm.
panel or something. You know what I'm saying? Like or something. We should do something. We'll think about it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
But yeah, yeah,
yeah,
man. That's
definitely.
that. We in there.
Yeah, we'll have to think on that because that would be like next month. Yeah, like
Yeah,
around next month. So yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
But on that note, I will see you in 14 days, as
Yes,
always.
sir. Yes, sir.
Later, man.
Later, bro. Peace out.
Peace out. All right, y'all. That's another one down. Another one in the books. Like like Mike Lee said this. Shout out to Mike Lee. He said hit the like button and make sure y'all subscribe. All right, XA, Two Beasts and Tay Tay and Robot. Shout out to everybody that was just holding it down, having a good conversation, like always. On that note, just close some stuff out here, and I am out too. Peace.